Plans and updates, attractions and experiences. You are now tuned in to the Disney Holic Show.
Hello and welcome to the Disney Holic Show. That's Mike TV.
And that's Jen Diz.
In today's episode, we're stepping into the future and talking all things Disney parks in 2026. What's opening, what's changing, and what could totally reshape the parks? As we know them, let's look forward and find out. All right, we are officially in 2026 now, like in deep. I'm back at work. Like it is, we are rocking and rolling.
Happy
No
New
more
Year's. People
vacation.
people are circling back is what I hear.
That is exactly what it is. Yeah.
Wow.
So we didn't talk about any of our New Year's resolutions. So I thought we would take a second to talk about our Disney New Year's resolutions because
Ooh, yeah.
we've done those every so often. I don't even remember what mine was from last year. I probably should
Same.
have looked those up, but I didn't. So let's just talk. It's the past. Let's move forward, right?
Give ourselves a break. 2020. I mean,
2020, 2020.
2025 was a wild and rough, crazy, weird, fun year, but
All
we should
over.
give ourselves a break. If we forgot what those resolutions were, oh well.
That's true. I remember my personal resolution,
Oh.
um, which in my personal life, I'm keeping the same resolution because last year was really good. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with that and do it even better this year. So
Ooh, I like that.
that's what I'm doing there. But as far as like Disney, I like to, try to challenge myself along with the tradition of resolutions to do something Disney related as well. And I am going to kick things off with a TikTok trend. So
Ooh.
you may have seen on our Instagram, I did a TikTok trend with that song where they mash up Nicki Minaj with who's bad now, right? We don't like Nicki Minaj anymore, but you know what?
Yep,
She's
she
part of the trend.
canceled.
It's fine. Anyways, Nicki Minaj and Four Non Blondes, What's Going On? And we did a little Christmas fantasy parade costuming, aka Disney bound in the parks TikTok trend to that song. And it was actually really fun. So I'm like, and it's gotten a lot of attention. So I'm like, I want to do more of this. It's just like fun and silly. And like, I think the way we do things are like a little more quirky and weird than most of the like fine, like, the ones that are
Like
like,
the professional TikTokers.
yes, it's
Yeah.
like just fun. Like we have fun and we're just ourselves. So I think doing these trends would be really funny coming from us. So I want to do more of those.
Do it,
So
do it.
yeah, so
Especially,
I've challenged myself with one a month.
yeah. And it goes along with you being at the a local at Disneyland though. You have so many chances to make these videos.
Right, right, totally. And I'm usually with somebody, so it's like either I could drag them into it with me, like I did Fargo. Thanks, Fargo. And Rochelle, who videotaped
Videotaped.
archaic, recorded our little TikTok trend on the first, no, second take. It took us two takes. It's fine.
It's
It's
hard.
very
Those things are
embarrassing,
hard.
but you know what? I'm here for it. It was super fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do one a month and add it to our Instagram and our TikTok. And then I have one other resolution, Disney related, is I really am just having the feels about doing events again. So I think by the end of 2026, no pressure, I
No
want to do
pressure.
one fan event, Disney Holic fan event. And I'd love to include you, Mike, if possible, we could get ourselves
Yeah.
together to do something really, really cool this year at some point. So that's
Yeah, it's been
it.
quite a while since we've had an in-person event. I remember the one of the big ones we had that I'll always remember was during one of the D23 expos, and we had did the lounge at the Grand Californian, and it was quite the meetup. Loved everybody who
Yeah,
showed up. Thank you so much.
Hearthstone. And guess what's this year? D23. So maybe we'll just
D23.
do that again.
D23.
How about you? Do you have any Disney focused resolutions?
I do. I have a few.
Okay.
I tried to make mine something that I can check off, or for the most part. So, for example, I have watch 5 movies on Disney Plus that I haven't seen yet from the 20th century. Dun, dun,
Ooh,
dun.
okay.
I also like sounding antique sometimes, like it sounds cool. We are from the 20th century. So that means any of the movies that came out between 1901 and the year 2000. So, and Disney Plus has so many movies now across all these studios. So I think that'll be fairly easy. And then we can review them on the podcast too.
Totally.
Yep.
Totally. I think
Yep.
that's a good plan. Have you seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Wait, I feel like you mentioned seeing it recently or something.
Did not watch it recently, but it
Uh-huh.
was something that got brought up a couple times recently. So I feel like I even need to watch that. So
Oh, interesting. You know what I just watched, but it doesn't count because it was before I set this resolution.
what?
I just watched Bedknobs and Broomsticks during
Oh, yeah,
Christmas.
that's definitely that era.
Yep. And it still held up. I like the animated portion the best. I think even as a kid, I liked that part the best where they visit the other land. But I did notice that there were a lot of animal characters, anthropomorphic characters that seemed like they just copied it from Robin Hood or vice versa. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I don't know. And I think I keep seeing in my Instagram feed like these examples of Disney doing that. And it wasn't a
yeah.
bad thing. I think Disney does that. It's like one of their
Yep.
techniques is to reuse like some of the scenes from a princess dancing to somebody else 3 movies later. But it just was extra noticeable in Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Huh. Well, I
Check it
haven't seen
out.
that since I was little, so I can't remember any of that, but I will definitely have to watch it now.
With the Dame Angela Lansbury. And then I have another New Year's resolution, which is share everything. This is something that our Instagram
Share
followers,
everything. Sorry.
share. I like that. Share everything.
Right? Just
Our
give it a
fellow
twist.
Disneyholics, they always remind us and ask us, we want to see everything. Like, even if you're just walking through the park, you might think that's boring going from point A to point B, but we all love to see it when we're at home and we can't be at the parks. So
Right.
I have to remind myself to, yeah, just share everything. There you go.
I feel that some of our most engaging posts are the random ones that I didn't try anything or
Yeah,
like try everything. Sorry. But like the things I thought would just kind of be boring. I was like, oh, should I even post this? But then there'll be ones that I'm like, oh, this is super unique or new or like a hidden fact or something and nobody cares. I'm like, what? Not that none of you care, but you know what I mean? Like just nobody has anything to say about it, but then I'll like record going down Main Street, have like 15 people respond to it in an hour. I'm like, what? Okay. All right.
totally. Yep. So there it is. Share everything.
I love
Um,
it. That's a good one.
another resolution. This is kind of a double Disneyholics. 'Cause it's both you and me. Is the Disney Treasure cruise ship with Genders. So we have now 11 and a half months to figure that out. Actually, no, the cruise credit is through September, so we got to go on that ship.
Okay. I will
As Genders just
it's
nods the
hard.
head, nods
I
the
have
head.
such a hard time with these cruises. When I put like the girl math down, I'll call it. It's like, do I want to spend a couple grand to do trivia? Like,
Oh, I always think of the food first for some reason, because that's something I normally have to buy. So I'm like, okay, am I gonna like all the food for that much money? And then I go, all right, yeah, I want to add free ice cream too. Oh, that's
I
the
do
trick
take
too.
that into account, but I don't take the amount of food into account because I never want that much food.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I never
it's
want
sort
it.
of like the Disney dining plan. Like you really don't need that
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And I always do Disney math and say, oh, it's free, like free soft serve, but it's more so that it's included with the
Yes.
price. Yeah.
Totally that.
But
Totally
I
that.
prefer the living in the fantasy world of free.
But I do love a lot of the things that you were sharing with us about the treasure. And I think if any of the ships so far that I would like the most, it would probably be the treasure. So I'm like, ah. But then it's like the Destiny too looks also really cool, but I
True.
don't
But the treasure is the one. Imagine if it was there's a new theme park that opened, Disney theme park, that was the treasure basically. We would have to go to that, especially if it
yeah,
was in the US,
yeah.
So they're gonna keep selling you until we get a
All right,
reservation
we'll see.
confirmation number. Oh
I
my.
love it.
Okay, New Year's resolutions. I have one more. It's an honorable mention. It's not Disney related. It is pure shameless plug, but 2026 is the year that I would love to return to having a full-time sort of corporate HR job. I've been doing some stuff on the side for the last 10 months or so, but I feel like 2026 is that commitment year. That's going to be the theme, is commitment.
It's time.
It is
It's
time.
time.
So yeah, hashtag I am open to work. I know we sometimes talk about our HR and event planning backgrounds here, but what HR means for me is I help companies grow. I help them solve tricky problems using people. I help leadership get aligned, and I help get people's ideas on paper and then come to life. That's part of what I do. Some of the jobs that I've held down are things like vice president of people, head of HR, head of people operations, head of people and culture. And if you know anything that's out there, hit me up. Let me know. I'm available. The time is now. It is a rare find that I'm looking for something to commit to. So, yeah, just putting that out there to the universe with my 2026 resolutions.
I love it. I love it. Yes, and I will keep my eyes peeled for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, that's our Disney resolutions. I would love to hear all of yours if you guys want to share your Disney resolutions or your personal ones or whatever you want to do. It's all good. Just share it with us on Instagram, send us a DM and let us know what you have planned and let us know if we can share it with the rest of the Disney holics. It'd be really fun. Maybe I'll make a post or something. That'd be good.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, share everything,
Share everything and the
uh,
gifts that keep on giving.
including
We'll have
your
more
Disney resolutions.
resolutions to
Yep.
share, talk through. Yeah.
I love it. So I thought I'd take some time, or we'd take some time this episode to look forward into what's going on in the parks in 2026. Now, I just included what's going on at Disneyland and Disney World because let's be real, that's where most of all of our Disney holicism is focused on. So let's go ahead and jump into those parks. And at Disneyland, I started here because that's where I am. Thank you. And I'm not going at all this week, which makes me sad, but
And
it's just fine.
the topic you're about to talk about is the thing I'm most jealous of as a Disney Worlder.
Oh, our After Dark nights?
Yes, that's such a cool concept, and I love a theme.
I'm surprised they haven't translated it over there because you guys have your
We
After
have after
Hours.
hours, yeah, and it's just plain as Jane can be, but it's mostly for like low ride times sort of deal versus a fun experience with exclusives. So I would trade it up for a more crowded After Dark night because of the
Right.
theme.
And I think, let me try to look it up real quick. How much does it cost to go to Magic?
175 for this
Oh, you know
coming
it?
because I do have my cousin, shout
That's
out Marissa. She's coming
what?
to
That's more
visit.
expensive than the After Dark nights, or like same price, but often more
Crazy.
expensive.
Yeah, it is. I do think it's a different product. So, for example, this is basically someone who doesn't want to buy a 1 day ticket and Lightning Lane and is willing to run around for like 3 to 4 hours, maybe without lines. um versus like dance parties and cool themes and photo ops and things like that. They're gonna put him in there, but I've noticed it's just like a dead park at Magic Kingdom when I've done it. But you do get I was gonna say free. You do get ice cream and
Included.
included and as much sugar water as you would like as well.
All right, all the sodas and then
Yeah.
popcorn. Is there
And I
popcorn
think
too?
popcorn, yeah, and bottled water. And then all the lines are short, even like Tron. So the reason why I knew the price is because we're gonna do that. What we're doing is kind of splitting it up. She's gonna get a 2 day a single park Disney World ticket, and we're going to use that for Epcot and Animal. And then instead of buying a expensive ticket for Magic Kingdom, because that costs more, the daily prices are based on each park. It's wild. And she, instead of buying the expensive day park, we're just going to get the after hours, and that'll be our Magic Kingdom checkbox thing. Now, I think we've done one, right, with our friend Nicole, or was
Yes. Yeah,
yeah.
we definitely done one. I remember the like people sitting on the low walls, all eating the exact same Mickey, like premium Mickey ice cream bar. And it was like kind of like a Black Mirror moment or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is creepy. We're all doing the exact same thing. We all look exactly the same. So it was weird.
And I bet you most of us didn't really want it, but we feel like we needed
Exactly.
to have it.
Okay. I was just thinking that this is going back to that. Okay, value. Let's talk about this because it's kind of fun. So the After Dark events at Disneyland also have tons of stuff to do and the no lines, right? For the okay, it starts at 6 and you go till midnight or 1. So it's around like 6 hours. So it's even longer, right?
Wow. Let me ask you this. Do you happen to know, maybe just since you didn't been to both, is the Disneyland event more crowded and there's no lines because people are doing the exclusive stuff?
Yeah,
Is
it's usually
okay.
usually the case. I
Yeah.
think most people going are there for the unique stuff to do.
Nice. Okay, that makes sense.
But I think like Nicole, our friend of the show, Nicole, if I remember correctly, they went to Oogie Boogie Bash and they end up just going on a lot of rides. I think it was her who told me that.
Oh, yeah.
And to me, I was like, oh my God, what a waste. Because like I'm there for all the exclusives because I can go anytime for the rides. But it's such
Yeah.
a great time to just go and do all the other stuff because
It
nobody's
is
doing it.
I think it's a waste to go to Disneyland after dark and be a toad and just go to the rides.
Yeah. But if you're
Yeah.
doing you just bought an after dark ticket, so
Right. And if it's cheaper, you just have to pretend you're not missing out. I would die missing out on like if it's an 80s night and I saw like a character act
right,
and
yeah.
yeah.
So totally, totally that.
Interesting.
But a lot of people, it's just not no interest of them to
Yeah.
like wait in line to take a picture with mother and father from Carousel of Progress. They're like, what?
Mother and
Right?
father. Yep.
Competitor. Um, so yeah, it's an interesting mix of how Disney can get away with just charging us an arm and a leg for literally whatever.
Whatever
And
they feel
we
like.
will still do it.
Inconsistently, and we'll still do it. Yep.
Yeah. It seems like okay, now going back to that, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe that's why they haven't brought over After Dark over there because they're like, well, we already have this other thing that we don't have to do anything
Right.
special for, and people pay more money to do it.
Why
So,
add on to it? Yep.
right. Yep.
Yep.
Because how much more could they possibly charge, you know? So,
And I feel like at Disney World, half of the year is parties because the paid parties. So I feel like the Halloween and Christmas one went on so long that
right.
Magic Kingdom was always closed pretty early in the
Yeah.
day, like 5 or 6. Yeah.
That's also surprising too, because it's such Christmas time, especially, is such a popular time of the year. And they have a lot of the nights closed off because of that.
Yeah.
It's
Get
really
out of here with your ticketed events.
seriously.
But I
Well,
do want to go to Disneyland After Dark, at least one this year. So tell us about that.
okay, you should come out to this one. This one's in March. And it's a brand new one. It's called Disneyland After Dark 70 Years of Favorites. And then the description reads, get ready to turn back time and make unforgettable memories at Disneyland After Dark 70 Years of Favorites. This electrifying event invites you to experience the return of beloved entertainment, iconic characters, must-try treats, and more, inspired by 7 incredible decades of Disneyland Resort history. Don't miss out on this celebration that's been 70 years in the making. And some of the two of the things I could think offhand that are listed are they're bringing back both the swing dancing at Fantasy Fair, which you obviously know I am very ecstatic about, and they're also bringing back Videopolis. So I'm like, well,
Wow.
dang, yep.
Okay. I I didn't catch those two. The one that I'm worried that they're bringing back.
Worried.
is the Main Street Electrical Parade. Again, they're gonna dust it off.
No, they're
But
not.
I don't know, like the electrifying is what got me. Beloved entertainment. Yeah,
Oh, I
they love to dust.
mean,
But that's probably the good time for us to wait in line for something else like a character.
if it was just for this event, that would be pretty cool.
They love to dust that one off.
They
Um,
do. Too
but
many times. But
I
if it
would
was
love
just
if
for a
they
short-term thing, I'd be so happy.
Videopolis with the gay fast dancing. That's a good one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You know what would be really cool is if instead of bringing back the electrical parade, is bringing back like a couple of the iconic floats for you to like take pictures by. That'd be cool.
Oh,
Do you remember
let's
when they had
that's
us
giving
do
like
that one
pandemic or
magic shot?
something. Yeah,
What'd you say?
yeah. It's giving pandemic. Like it reminds me of like a
Oh,
temporary
yeah.
temporary solution to something. No, but I do like that being able to take a picture next to an actual float, the real physical float.
Yes, a real float, not one that's photoshopped in later that I thought was real.
They ought to
My
bring back
goodness.
something really weird like spectral magic or something.
Yeah. Oh my
One
God.
night
I
only.
mean, they brought back Fantasy of the Skies, the fireworks
Oh,
show
from the
for the throwback
1955 or
night. That
something.
was hella cool.
Nice.
Like what? And it was weak as shit, but it was amazing because it was there for like 30 years or something ridiculous. So
Wow.
it's pretty cool. Maybe even longer. I forget how long that show ran, but it was a long time.
So this is a new one,
Yes.
70th themed.
70 years themed, I'd
Se-
say. It's not
yeah.
70th because that would be like now,
Oh, you're right.
right? You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so all the history of Disneyland all jam-packed into this one little night. So could be really cool. I did see Mother and Father are coming back because we did have Carousel of Progress at one point.
Ooh.
Very cute. But they have other After Dark nights that are returning. We've seen these before. They have Sweethearts Night coming up soon, actually. Then Pride Night, Star Wars Night, Oogie Boogie Bash, and Disney Channel Night. Now, this one I wrote down as returning, but now I'm questioning myself. Did they have a Disney Channel Night or was it like a Disney afternoon night?
Afternoon had one, and I thought DCOM had one. Oh no, maybe
Okay.
it was Disney Channel, and there was. I think both is the answer.
Okay. Okay. So it might be a repeat. It might be like a little twist to something similar to like, the 70th one is kind of a twist of throwback night, I think.
Oh, okay. So you're saying there is no Disney afternoon specific this time this
No, just
year.
Disney Channel night.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So they're
So that'll be like
broadening
the
this
the
the thing
decom
again.
one. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't I it's not as nostalgic to me as Disney Afternoon. I think that was like the
Yeah.
generation right after
It
us.
was like we
Yeah.
just didn't get into the decoms, but we did watch
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right, moving away from After Dark Nights. We also are seeing some new experiences and also some repeating ones. We have the Lunar New Year returning on January 23rd to DCA. Food and Wine is coming to DCA on March 6th. Everyone, frickin' cross your fingers that Fat Cat will be there. Please,
Oh wait,
please.
can we do a random sidebar on Fat Cat Swinger?
Yeah, I mean, always.
Okay, so Fat Cat Swinger, one of the greatest bands of all time,
That's right.
live performers at Disney and all kinds of other places. They are going to be in Las Vegas, and I really would love to see them perform there. That seems like a fun place to watch them perform.
Right. That's like the perfect vibe for Vegas, too.
Yes. It's really
Yeah.
soon though, like end of January, so
Yeah.
I don't know if we could make that happen, but I wanted to remind ourselves to think about it.
Okay. I love the idea. I don't love the timing. However, Vegas is very close.
Yeah.
Could just be another overnight like we did that one time. And we could
Yeah.
go to the experience,
Ooh.
and the um Universal thing. What's it
The new
called? Horror
Universal
Unleashed
thing.
or something.
So for the podcast, we got to do it. And then also, the weather is much more tolerable this time of
Oh God,
year.
yes. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Totally.
All right. Fat Cat Swinger. Love
Yeah.
them.
Hopefully they'll be at Food and Wine, so I don't need to go to Vegas to see them, but we'll see. We will see. Shout out to Jay Quo. because Bluey is coming to town. It's going to be called Bluey's Best Day Ever, beginning March 22nd. They're going to be taking over the Fantasyland Theater, and it's going to be a setting of Bluey's schoolyard, which I don't know the show, so I don't know what any of this means, but
This I can say we should do a little bit of a dive on not
I'm
just
down.
Bluey, but like Bluey and other IPs that Disney license but doesn't own but show up at the parks.
Oh, this is a
Right.
Bluey thing?
Yeah, so it's kind of be
Oh,
if they don't acquire it at some point and they don't buy it, it could be in Yesterland the same way Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers were in the
wow.
parks, even though they were not Disney. Yeah. So Bluey is like an
That's a
Australian
fun one.
cartoon that's so
Oh.
popular, so they said, "Okay, we will be the ones to distribute it here in the US." Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So they brought on for the US
Yeah,
access.
yeah. But that's about all
Very
I know. I
cool.
don't really know about the character or the story or anything like that.
Okay, I know there's like a Bluey and a Bingo. That's as far as my knowledge goes
Ooh.
for this. But the settings in Bluey's schoolyard, and they're gonna have live show moments and interactive games, and then a themed play area. So if you guys have ever been into the Fantasyland Theater while they're doing these type of special events, it's kind of like just little sections doing different things. Like there's a photo op over here, and then you go like 30 feet to your right, and there's like a game you can play. So there's all these little stations kind of set up around the area. And then they'll have a show on the actual stage as well that they do periodically. So pretty cool.
Nice.
It's a pretty big area for something that we haven't seen at Disney yet. So I think that's a good sign, right? So that's pretty cool.
If I think about
Um,
over at Epcot, they have this pavilion that has currently been Encanto Festival for quite a while since it opened, but it's I think it's meant to flip through different stories. But it reminds me of a lot of how this is described, and it's very popular,
oh,
and
good.
it's a good place for like toddlers to um, get their energy out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I went down there, like I was solo daying it out at Disneyland, and I went down to there because they had like a Christmas thing going on,
Oh.
and I wanted to like check it out. And there were so many little kids just like free running around that
Yes.
not only was I annoyed, but I was also like, I feel like a weirdo because I'm like this grown ass person. Everyone probably would just think I'm a mom, but like I'm by myself and I'm now trying to like take pictures, but I don't want to like take pictures of everyone's kids. So it was just like a weird thing. So I just did it. I just left. I was like, this is too weird.
I'm out.
Yeah. And like you can still like I was by myself, so I didn't want to like get in the lines to meet the characters. I was waiting for Jiminy Cricket. That's the whole reason I went actually.
Oh, that's a
'Cause I
good
would go
one.
meet Jiminy Cricket, but he wasn't out at that time. Everyone else I had already seen before, at least, like Goofy and the Chipmunks were out and such. So like I'm like, oh, I've already done that a bunch of times, but it was very cute nonetheless, but the rest was like kind of madness, so I just bounced. But still worth it, if you can handle toddlers having the time of their life, which is so cute. And maybe not for all, but okay, moving on.
It's the family part of Disneyland that is cute, especially
Yeah.
from afar. You know what? A good example of this is as much as I might prefer like the adult themed areas, there are times where I see a parent put their child on their shoulders. Even if it destroys my view of the castle, there's a moment where it's just the cutest, like most brochure photo op.
Right. Yeah.
It's magical. Yeah.
Especially if the little kids have Mickey ears on or something. Oh my God.
Yes. Yes.
Totally. But don't get in front of me during the fireworks. I will scream
Right. Don't do it. Don't do a wall, a baby
internally.
wall.
But yeah. The wall of children. Oh my God. Um, there's a couple things coming that I had almost forgot about. For instance, we have the new adventures coming to Star Wars: The Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. What?
Finally.
I totally like spaced that's happening. That's happening on May 22nd. So not even too far away. It's not like end of the year, it's like mid-year. And that is going to be starring the Mandalorian and Grogu, which we've heard. since D23. So we've been waiting a little bit and now it's coming. So,
And that's right when the movie comes out. So you can watch the movie and then head over to Disneyland to ride the new
yeah.
mission, I guess. It's a
Right.
new mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll end up like switching back and forth at all or if it's just going to be replaced. Oh,
Oh,
that kind of makes me want to
we
go
have
do one
questions.
last one with Hondo just in case.
And yeah, the pre-show in general,
Yeah.
because Ray is not part of that storyline. Wait, she's not even in
No,
it.
that's Rise.
That's the wrong pre-show. You're
But
right, it's
Hondo
just Hondo.
Inaka is in there. So he could still be like doing his thing with the Millennium Falcon, like
Yeah.
fixing it up for us going on a mission. I think it's pretty generic. And then
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
flight, it'll just be a different mission, and you'll see like Grogu and Mandalorian or something
So
in the
cool.
video part of it, maybe. I don't know. We'll find
As
out.
long as we're not still chasing coaxium batteries, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Coaxium. Um, Other than that, speaking of adventures that are new on attractions that we already know, Soarin' is swapping over to Soarin' Across America, debuting on July 2nd, with a new route covering U.S. landmarks. This is funny. To me, this feels very California Adventure, right? Like, why did they open a California park in California? Now we're doing like the America version. Like, we're going 10 steps backwards with this attraction.
I think I think the reason why I'm excited for it,
Oh, you are?
I will go
Okay.
half glass half full on this one, is because I love, let's take a politics aside. I love when Disneyland does Americana like really good, and or Disney in general. So things like Liberty Square, the fun parts, and American Adventure, Main Street, and because it's a big anniversary for the US in 2026. So I think it makes sense if they do it right. And I
Yeah.
want to make
Yeah.
sure, I hope they go back to using those IMAX cameras or whatever cameras they created for the first one and not a bunch of CGI, because it could be cool. It could be
Are you
potential.
serious? Do you really think they're not going to use like straight AI to create this?
Oh no.
I'm just saying, especially
Yeah.
with the recent oh, we should talk about that on the show sometime too. The AI.
Oh yeah, them licensing out the
Yes.
characters. Yep.
So crazy.
Interesting
Um,
times, 2026.
yes, it is very interesting times. Um, but yes, we will be going through US landmarks and we will see how this goes. I don't know. But it's always fun to get new stuff. I want to see how many people are like, ugh, I loved Soren over the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's always mad about the last one. So we'll see how many people start flipping it on that, but we'll see what
And
happens.
if anything, similar to your theory about the Millennium Falcon, it's possible now we'll have three movies to shuffle through
Yeah,
at Soarin'. You have
very true.
California, World, and then America.
America. America.
America.
Yep. We got some movement over in downtown Disney also. Earl of Sandwich is coming back again. It's gonna have a new location. Gordon Ramsay has his new, or it's called Gordon Ramsay at the Carnaby. It's like, I think it's supposed to be like a Michelin star restaurant or something. It's like some really nice, fancy
Mm.
steakhouse is opening. And then Lululemon is opening, which is so funny to me because do you remember for the longest time they said they were opening a gym in downtown Disney?
Jim.
Like a really fancy, like Equinox or
What?
something.
I don't remember that. That's crazy.
I wonder if people saw some kind of plans for Lululemon and assumed it was a gym because it's like activewear. I don't know. It's very
Hmm.
weird because like where's the gym going? I haven't heard about it since.
Weird.
Could still be happening. I don't know. Does anybody know? Write in, let us know. But yes, those stores are all opening in downtown Disney in 2026. And then there's nothing said in any of the stuff I could find about Portos. What's going on with freaking Portos? They already closed down the Earl Sandwich. How long does it take to rebuild a restaurant? Shouldn't
I
take that
saw
long.
I saw a post about some ticket booths being destroyed to make way for Portos, but yeah, no date or anything like that.
Right. And you know what? I wish I had taken the time to actually look. I feel like all the ticket booths were still there because I went
Ooh.
there since I saw that post and I didn't notice anything missing. I was at an angle though. It could have been something
Are
missing,
you
but like
saying that was like AI
I want to
bulldozing?
know. I think it might have
Oh
been.
my
Who is
gosh.
going tonight that I can ask to go check? Oh my gosh.
And
I
it
don't
said
know.
they've been out of service for a while, so maybe they're just like off by the lockers or something.
The ticket booths?
Yeah, these like they said there's
Yeah,
these
they like barely use any of them anymore.
inoperable ones. So maybe it was
Yeah,
like four in the corner that we don't see normally. I don't know.
maybe. I don't know. I think they're all out in that middle section. In fact, the one that's by the lockers, that's like flush against the lockers, that's the one that has a long ass line now because it's the only one they have open for
Oh.
both tickets and lost and found.
Tear it down, tear it all down.
Whoa, get rid of it. Get on your phones, everybody.
Get on your phones, put a ride or a restaurant, more restaurants
Yes,
and
yeah.
things to do.
So hopefully Portos will be here sometime this year. I would assume it can make it, but I just didn't see it in the articles about things happening this year, so I don't know what's going on. Not trying to start speculation, but I'm curious. Anyway, the Disneyland 70th anniversary wraps up in August of this year. So if you want to do any of the special things for the 70th, including Paint That Night, which I now want to go watch it every time I go because I love it and have the hiccups, sorry. Um, I want to see it as many times as I can before August because we don't know if it's going to stick around or not. It's definitely back here as part of the 70th anniversary. I don't know if it's necessarily going to leave or what's happening, but maybe we'll get Magic Happens back. Crush fingers. We'll see. Actually, if it's closing in August, we're probably going directly to the Christmas parade after that anyway. So it probably won't be until like 2027 around this time that we know what we're getting next. So we will see. Well, speaking of Christmas time, there's some dates out about our Halloween time, which is going to be starting August 21st through actually October 31st, Halloween. Um, Coco Plaza de la Familia comes back August 21st through November 2nd. And then the holidays, they start up on November 18th of this year, which is
Wow.
both Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and Morgan, my dear friend's birthday. Isn't it 11/18?
I
Mickey
don't
Mouse's
know.
birthday? When is Mickey Mouse's
So what
birthday?
what I'm also hearing is if you want to go to Disneyland
Yep.
without any holiday themes, November 1 through November 17 is really the only time you can at Disneyland, the Disneyland
Yes.
side, yeah.
Yep. You're right, because they're going to be 70th all the way until Halloween. I think,
Mhm.
right? When is, oh, it doesn't say the exact date
But
yet.
you know what will be up during that week is the Haunted Mansion holiday usually just stays up, right? Through
During
fall,
what?
Christmas, all the way from
Oh,
Halloween
I see what
to
you're saying.
the
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Welp, too bad.
Never a regular Disneyland anymore. And yes, 11/18 is Mickey, Minnie, and Morgan's birthday. That's cute. Happy birthday, Morgan. Early birthday. I love it. Okay. Only 11 months ahead of
11
schedule.
months ahead. I love that.
All right. Construction. We are seeing a lot of construction. So this year we're going to see all the walls, right? Probably going to see tons of walls because they're officially groundbreaking a lot of these attractions that are supposed to be coming, like Avatar Land, the Avengers expansion, the Coco attraction, the whole Disneyland Forward project, the new parking garage and walkway from the harbor side of things. All are looking to be completed either 2027 or later in the 2020s. So like sometime between 2027 and 2029. Uh,
And
those
you
are all
know
supposed to be ready to go.
the like that overarching Disneyland forward, because a lot of this is part of that. I'm now hearing that the full project that was proposed is like 2039.
Ew, that's so long.
It's so long. But
What?
to your point, the pieces that there's so many pieces we can get excited about that are coming soon, but there's yeah. They said it's a big one, it's a long one, but it's also Disney, so we shouldn't be surprised.
Right. Tron, one ride took 5 years. Okay, fine.
And you just said Portos, which technically is not Disney, I guess, but I remember a D23 two expos ago where they let us eat and
I
taste
was
some
just gonna ask you,
Portos.
that was 2 expos ago, right?
Two expos
So
ago.
that's 5 years ago
That's crazy.
for a fucking restaurant. Are you serious?
That was
Wait,
like,
are you sure that was 2 expos ago? Because that was also when they showed the
yeah,
Avatar.
because I didn't go with you last time,
That's
and
right.
Avatar was
So
Way of Water. It was the
was it Way
second
Water?
one.
Okay. Oh
Hmm.
my goodness.
Crazy. And at that time, we probably said, we probably joked and said, "Oh, I bet you this is not going to be open till like 2025."
We're like, just kidding. Try 2027. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Okay, but I am excited for the ones you listed. The Coco attraction is probably the one I'm most excited about.
Same.
And it seems like within reach, like they keep talking about it as it gets closer. It makes sense for that California Adventure Park. I'm excited.
Same. I am very excited for that one too. All right. That's a wrap on Disneyland for 2026 as far as plans. But let's move over to Walt Disney World. And when I started looking stuff up over there, it felt kind of similar. Like there's a lot of stuff on the horizon, but nothing is going to open this year, right? So, for
Mm.
instance, we have the new Cars Land coming to Magic Kingdom, as well as Villains Land coming to Magic Kingdom. And then over in Animal Kingdom, we have the Tropical Americas, all which are set to open in 2027 or later, again to the 2020s. Um, which means, again, walls, walls, walls,
Yep,
construction, so much going on, which everybody gets mad that they don't drop the prices, but the prices are funding what they're building. So prices will not drop like ever,
it is true.
actually. So,
Walls and the detours are what throw me off when you can't get somewhere you're trying to walk to.
oh my God, especially in Walt
Stressful.
Disney World when it's freaking hot and you're just
Yeah,
like frustrated and the way you normally can go is just blocked off. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. Um, so yeah, lots moving and being built over there as well. And then we see some fun events and some changes coming up that I'll list off in Disney World. First of all, we have Farts
yeah.
coming January 16th. That is Festival of the Arts. Mike is going to buy another painting. We'll
I
see.
might buy another. I'm gonna do another shameless plug. Help me get my full-time job. I will buy another painting for whoever
I love that.
decides to
If
help
we
me
can
out.
get
But
you a job
yeah,
before, okay, this will be fun. Let's put a Disney Holics challenge. Let's get Mike a job before mid-February because then he'll still have time at Farts to buy a painting to celebrate. I love that.
yes. And you know what? If somebody helps me out, you'll get a painting too. There you go, Oprah
There
Winfrey
you go. Oh, I
style.
love it. Incentives. It's
Incentives.
like a
But yeah,
sign-on bonus.
it is. It really is. I am excited about Festival of Arts though, because it does mark the 1 year anniversary since I moved over here to Disney World.
Yeah.
And it is a fun festival because the weather is nice and it feels like a big artists sale like outside in that area that I mentioned earlier near Encanto. They really make it look like you're walking around, like in the Bay Area, we go to like Oakland or San Francisco and they have these art fairs. It reminds me of that and it feels alive. And whenever Epcot feels alive, I think, oh, this is what Walt wanted.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's so great. And that you made a good point. Like we're both going to be celebrating our 1 year.
Yeah.
Pretty, didn't you move in like a couple days before me or something?
Yep. I think maybe after. I think after. I
Oh,
was thinking.
after? I moved in the 23rd of January. Do you
Oh, yeah,
remember?
maybe a couple days before then. I was like mid-January. Yep.
Oh my God. That's so cool. Our new little lives.
Yep.
So cute. We should like do something for that.
Festival of the Disney Holics.
That's right. Festival of the Disney Holics. Foughted. Okay, I foughted. FOTD. I love it. Okay. After the Festival of the Arts wraps up, we have the Flower and Garden Festival coming to Epcot. That starts on March 4th through June 1st. Then Big Thunder over in Magic Kingdom reopens in the spring after lengthy closure. Do you remember how long it's been closed?
It feels like a while, but I don't know exactly.
Right. I think it was a long time, like almost most of the time you've been there. So it's been closed a long time. Same with Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin has also been closed for a long time. And it's going to be reopening in the spring with new enhancements. So we'll have to see.
I
I guess they're having
saw,
their own guns now, right? That aren't attached to the car
yeah, you could
anymore.
finally remove them. And I saw, I think this is Disney World, right? I saw a video from Imagineering about a new robot that is going to teach you how to use the gun.
Oh, okay.
And they show her. They did say she's a she. And so I don't know who voices her. Maybe it's somebody cool that we'll find out. But yeah, that's going to be, I think, in the queue or right in the beginning of the ride.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Very nice. Very nice. We also have Soarin' Across America will also debut Memorial Day, they said.
perfect.
In Epcot. Yes, Epcot.
Yep. That's a
Like, where
nice
is it?
people eater attraction at Epcot. So that's good.
It is such a people eater, and it's like deep in a land pavilion, right? It's not even like
Yeah.
just like off to the side of a regular path you walk down. It's like in a building downstairs in a corner. Like it's like tucked away. So it's a good, very good people eater.
hmm
In February of 2026, this is coming up soon. Frozen will have updated animatronics added to the attraction.
This one is surprisingly so fast. So
Right. Can we
why?
do more of this, please?
Yes, please.
I
Yeah, I'm
saw it
excited.
was just open like right now. So they're gonna like close it for a day and plug in the new guys and take it out. I don't know.
Just like swap the face. Yeah, I don't know.
I want to see how long actually they need to close down for. But I want to hear your recap on how they feel. So you need to go. I'm going to challenge you to go on it one
Yeah,
last time.
share everything.
And then, yeah, go on one time before it closes down. And then goes when it opens back up and see like how different it feels. I am curious to hear because everyone's always complained about those ones. So,
Yeah, to me, from what I remember, it didn't feel that bad to me until the screen started to kind of be less bright,
yeah, you could tell
right?
the difference between the screen and the
Yeah.
rest of the animatronic pieces. Yeah.
And there's the same thing on the very first, it's really only the first scene of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway when
Yes.
they're in the
Oh
car, the side
no.
profile is kind of weird.
It's so weird because there's a couple things in that. I think it's because it's the new stylization and new cartoons.
Oh
They
yeah,
keep calling them Mick and Min, which
weird.
I've never heard that before. It must be these new cartoons.
I don't like
Mick
it.
and Min. But yeah, their nose looks dirty. It's like dark and it looks literally dirty, like has streaks of dirt on it. And then their face is all lit up super bright. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it bothers
it
me.
doesn't match. Especially because we've seen, at least with our own eyes, at the US parks, we've seen the new animatronics in the form of Tiana when she
Right.
works. It looks really cool, like the cartoon.
Yeah. Now, okay, with that in mind, I don't think they could replicate the animation as well with this with Mickey and Minnie from that style,
Oh,
right?
that's
Because
a
they're
harder
so
one.
animated. It's like, wow, like they have to
Yeah.
completely do their faces all crazy.
Wait.
So I actually think the projection is I think the projection's good for this one specifically, but they need to like update the outside of it to like match. I don't know how, but it did
Yeah.
at some point, right? It looked
I
like a
feel
lot
like it was
better.
fine. It feel like
Yeah,
it's a upkeep thing.
exactly. I think so too. So let's hope. Let's hope. Rock and Roller Coaster is having its last band concert on March 1st to make way for the Muppets. Super cool. This one
Yeah.
also is going to be very quick because it reopens in the summer,
Nice.
which,
Okay.
could be late summer, but it's still like only the next season over is when they're reopening. So that's really exciting. Millennium Falcon updates like we're having at Disneyland are also coming to Disney World in the summer of 26 over Hollywood Studios. And they're also making updates to Star Wars Launch Bay over there. They're transforming it into, okay, hold on. I wrote this all down. This is very interesting. I wrote this down verbatim off of the
I do know
Disneyland
some of it
website.
if you want me to help out.
Yes.
So the Star Wars Lunch Bay is going to go away, and they're going to um, combine the venues of what used to be like the offices and things backstage and some of Disney Junior. It's going to go back to being all about art of animation, which is really nice. So they're doing some new photo ops and activities and experiences, but the photo ops are going to be themed to the process of animation. So, for
That's cool.
example, if it's Sleeping Beauty, you'll see things about the multiplane animated glass thingamajig probably in the background. So I kind of like that they're trying to bring it back to animation, but still throwing in the characters where they need to be.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
and then I think you had written down that it's kind of divided, fan favorite or not, but some version of the giant blue hat, sorcerer's
yeah.
hat, is coming back, but just not as big, I think.
It's gonna be on the on top of the building instead, because it used to be just like in the
Oh.
middle of the walkway, right?
Yeah, it
Like
used to block
huge.
the view of the Chinese theater. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It sounds really cool. I like the edutainment portion of that, especially because it's so hyper focused on Disney. Like edutainment in the past has been like we're learning about science or how our brains work, but now it's like we're learning how Disney works. I think that's really cool. That's like
Yeah,
a great
and
way to learn.
if you remember back when Disney turned 100, there was a short that we both loved called Once Upon a Studio that they released, and
Yes.
it showed going through Burbank and all the different buildings and all of the characters that were drawn to life by Disney over the last 100 years. So there's going to be a lot of that in here. I don't know if that's in the cues or as you're walking through the experience, but it seems like a good fit in what we've been wanting back at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really, really going to be cool. Um, Also, with Once Upon a Studio in mind in this new animation attraction coming, I also want to give a shout out to The Reluctant Dragon. And if you guys
Ooh.
have not seen it, this is just such a hidden gem. It's on Disney Plus. I think it's from like the early 60s or something. And it's called The Reluctant Dragon. And, or was it before? It might be like even older. I'm going to
I
look
need
that
to
up right
add
now
that.
too.
Perhaps that's one of my five movies from the 20th century.
Oh my God, please. Yes, that would be great. Yeah, it was way before that. 1941 it came out. We weren't even in
Wow.
the heat of World War II yet when this came out.
Wow.
Crazy. Um, but they take a backstage look at the studio. Like most of the movie is backstage and you get to see all the nine old men and like it's so fun. And it's so unexpected because it looks like a cartoon. Like you're just gonna watch another
Oh, this does
random
sound familiar
cartoon.
now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do want to watch that. That goes very well with the description of what they're doing over there
Yeah.
at
Yep.
Hollywood Studios. And it even sounds like they might have a new version of Animation Academy where you can learn to draw characters as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like there's going to be some fun photo ops, some interactive moments that you can share with your friends and family and get engaged and involved. So I like it. I'm excited to see
Ooh.
what they do with it. And then Quo coming in strong again with Walt Disney World. There's going to be the summer, or during the summer of 26, Bluey and Bingo are going to be at Conservation Station. This seems like a little
Wow.
less of a show, more of a meet and greet, but they're gonna have like games from the show that you can play in between the meet and greets, probably led by like a cast member. It makes me think of like those Tomorrowland Theater little dance parties where they have like a
Oh
cast member
yeah.
DJ hosting a game and then they bring out the characters to meet and greet. So I think it's gonna be similar to that. So yeah, you can meet Bluey and Bingo there in Walt Disney World as well, starting summer of 26. And then we're seeing some of the, repeat parties coming back, like we were talking about earlier, like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, the Food and Wine Festival, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Jollywood Nights, which is one of our favorites, and Festival of the Holidays. So,
Wow. That's
yeah,
crazy when you look at 2026 already laid out. I'm ready for 27. Let's go.
I know, me too, because some of the stuff will be done. That'd be great.
Yeah,
We'll see.
thankfully. You know what is something I'm hoping for, but we probably won't know until way later in 2026, is with the new Avengers Doomsday coming out December of
Ooh,
2026, what will Avengers Campus get? Because almost every character is going to be brought back from X-Men to Avengers, Fantastic Four, and then hopefully some updates about the new e-ticket coming to Avengers Campus.
they should have planned it so it would open
Would have loved
for
it.
that. Dang. Um, yeah, I don't know. That'd be so weird to see. I don't know why he feels more weird than the other characters, but like to see Tony Stark like with his helmet off in any form,
Oh.
right? Robert Downey Jr., right? Like, I don't know. Wait, is that who's playing him? It is, right?
Doctor Doom, yeah.
Doctor Doom. Yeah.
And but he also wears a mask, so there's so many rumors. I don't
Yeah,
no
they
one
could get
knows
away
what's
with
gonna
it with the
happen.
mask.
And he might be like also deformed if it's similar to one of the versions of the Victor Von Doom stories.
Oh,
Yeah. Or it could be straight up them saying it's Tony Stark alternate is Doctor Doom.
right.
So
Oh my God, how weird.
woo!
Well, we probably will see him. Can he bring the babies with him?
Bring all the
Bring
babies.
all the babies. Oh my God. Yeah, I'd be very curious to see how that goes and how they can start using that to promote the new attractions. Like you said, that seems super fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in today's episode, we took a forward look at not only our own resolutions, but Disney's resolutions for 2026, including After Dark Nights experiences, all the construction at Disneyland and Walt Disney World resorts.
Well, thank you all for listening. We hope you enjoyed episode 269 of the Disney Holic Show.
Follow us on social media at the Disneyholics.
And if you want to get in touch, send us a DM on Instagram or contact us at thedisneyholics.com.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
bye.